Yeah, it doesn't do the thing anymore.
Oh, did you mute him?
Yeah.
Ah. Well, that will be why. So how are things? What's good?
Pretty good. All things considering. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. What's all things considering?
Well, my boss quit last week, so our entire network infrastructure got dumped on me and one other guy.
Ooh, yuck.
Yeah, so thank God he's really, really good with networks.
What's your specialty?
I work with the systems, so I work with all the
Okay.
applications and APIs that we deal with.
Right on.
Yeah, he'd actually, I'd known he'd been getting ready to quit for a good long while. He just kind of had it with upper management, and so he's been offloading crap onto me for the last like 2 months.
Mm.
So yeah, I was kind of prepared for it, but what do you do?
Yeah, it's still not easy when it happens.
No, because what I wasn't prepared for was his projects. I've been handed projects that I'm only being brought in about halfway to 3/4 of the way done. So I have no idea what's going on, which is
Yeah, which
wonderful.
means you pretty much need to start at the beginning
I
all over
wish.
again.
I wish we're too far along in some of these projects. I wish I could start over and get a crash course on some of these things, but
Ooh.
we're about ready to deploy one of the biggest parts of the project, and I have to learn it super quick. But it's all good. Luckily for us, we actually paid for like company support, like enterprise support. So all I've got to do is give them access to the stuff that they need.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's still a thing. Sure.
Oh, so it's on tonight, man. You guys are. Who knows what you guys are getting into? I don't even know how to plan anymore.
We don't even know what's going to happen tonight. No one does.
So I joined Kashar and Marg's Wednesday night group.
Nice.
And the DM just straight up just says, please tell me in chat what you guys are thinking of doing so I can at least prep a little bit. He goes, otherwise I'm going to have no prep. And that's how he went into last Wednesday. I wrote down, I was like, I want to do this, this, and that. And he goes, okay, I can prep for that, but it won't be ready this week. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And so it was a filler episode, which is fine. It was great. This guy is pretty good at immersion. He's fun, but whew,
Was it rough?
he would have a heart attack dealing with you guys, man. Just,
I feel like a lot of DMs would have a heart attack dealing with us.
it's I love it. I love it. It's I guess it works well with my bipolar disorder where I can just kind of be like a little manic and go with the crazy. But
hey, that's the best way to deal with it, honestly.
yeah. Yeah, we're missing Theseus. I hope everything's okay with him. I haven't. I mean, he had the migraine 2 weeks ago, and then he had family stuff last week. But this week he's just like, I'm out. So hopefully he'll join us next week.
Hope everything's good. He is missed as always.
Yeah,
Marg or Theseus?
Both.
But yeah, Theseus. We've missed him 2 weeks in a row. I know he had a migraine 1 week, and then he had family stuff the other. But
yeah, I hate it that Marg can't join us more often too. But I know he's got work and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like Monday morning over there.
His Sundays are like Monday mornings.
Yeah.
No, our Sundays are like Monday mornings.
Is
Oh.
his Mondays. Because right now it's
Ah.
like 9 a.m., 8 a.m., something like that over there.
Oh, that's right. He's way across the pond, isn't he?
The other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's noon right now there.
Oh wow. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's in the middle of
Monday at
work.
noon. Ba-da-bow.
Went to the Highland Scottish Games this
Oh
weekend.
my gosh, that's got to be a blast.
Oh, it
You
was
wear a
amazing.
kilt?
No, but before I go to Grandfather Mountain, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, my wife joined her clan this weekend, which is amazing. She
Oh, wonderful.
yeah, she's a McMillan, and her great grandmother was a McMillan, so she joined up with her clan, got herself a little tartan. Well, yeah, got herself a tartan and a crest, and now
That's
she's
awesome.
IAN or AN?
oh shit, actually, I think it's IN, not IAN. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Theseus.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Don't scare the goat off.
I know, we'll be calm. We don't want to scare the goat, but we were just talking about him and how we miss him. Well, that's pretty cool, man, that you
Look at that, I was on mute.
Oh my gosh, Theseus, good to see you, dude.
Yeah, dude, we were
Hello,
just
hello.
we can you hear us?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, shit got canceled, so I rushed back home.
Oh,
Sweet, dude.
excellent. Well, we're really happy.
Nice.
We
Nice to be missed.
yeah, we really do miss you, man. Your presence is all you guys' presence are missed, but
Wish it was my wife, but hey. I'll take what I can. So,
well, this week
I missed a lot in the last 2 weeks, or?
No.
Well, shut up, Nisha.
We've just been
Some
shopping.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
I guess
have,
actually you spent
feces this week.
a whole episode shopping. You guys also met in the process of shopping for slaves. You guys ended up meeting the real deal, the gentleman running this entire place.
He was a nice
support-
guy.
Can we really call him a gentleman, though? I mean,
Mr. Bones.
yeah. I mean, I guess if he identifies as male, then yes, but there's no anatomy there.
Here it is.
I don't know. That person was more friendly than you guys. You guys dragged me out of trying to feed his pets.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
not gonna
where he
end.
would kill you after you destroyed his favorite pet's bowl.
Yeah, don't do
Yeah, that
that.
wouldn't have went over well. But, finger of death, we get a new Iwick.
What's new, right? Let's see. Yeah, I think last week you guys mostly learned about a lot of leads, a lot about the world, what's really going down.
A lot of shit's broken.
And
We're
you guys
still
have-
on a shopping spree,
Yeah, kind of.
which certain people never put any input in. So
Hey, if they're not going to chime in, they can't be upset when they don't get their, ivory goat.
What?
I bought an ivory goat for you.
Oh, nice. That goes with the character.
Hell yeah.
What do I do with it? How big is it?
You can ride it.
Yeah, it's
Sweet.
yeah. Once a day, you can use its command word, and it changes into a ginormous goat. I think it's actually. Is it gigantic or is it large?
I am not sure. Let's see. What's the ivory goat? Giant.
Giant. So giant could potentially carry more than just Theseus.
Yeah.
Giant would carry us all.
Yeah.
Nice.
As long as it's within 3 hours of travel, we have a goat that can freaking ride on. That's awesome.
Ivory goat.
Did it?
Have that in my inventory or?
Yeah. Go ahead and add it to your inventory. I'll let me make sure there's a copy of it in the items section.
I'd take the haversack.
Give me a second to import that. Did I say which goat it was? 'Cause there's
It's
3 types
just
of ivory.
it's the travail goat. So it's the one in the middle of D&D Beyond. The
Gotcha.
regular one. I wish it was the goat of terror, but it's
So you can rip its horns off and use it as weapons.
hell yeah. That would go great with my mace.
Importing.
I think the only thing I was going to take was the ring of Featherfall, if no one else needed it.
Did the list update or no?
What do you mean?
The list is in the Discord.
Yeah. But did it reset?
Yes.
Or is it...
All right, Theseus, your ivory goat figure of wondrous power, ivory goats, is in your inventory.
Heward's handy
Thank you.
haversack.
Read that up.
It's not coming up in items.
The
Or at least-
haversack.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'll import it.
I also do not see the ring of Featherfall, just the ring of protection.
Cool.
Ring of Featherfall,
should
3,000.
pop up now.
Do you want the list of what we have bought so far?
Oh, I guess I'll pull it up on Discord real quick and import everything in real quick.
Yeah, I have the list. I wrote it down.
Can I go ahead and get the 6,300 Luckstone from the general store?
We already purchased the Luckstone.
Okay, we did? Cool.
Let's see.
I don't know if anybody's laid claim to it.
And this might just help us out with the whole situation of buying food for our crewmen. But should we not just buy the scroll of create food and water for our sorcerer and or wizard?
Well, Theseus can already do that.
Yes, but when he's not there, when none of us are there, we don't actually have to buy them food all the time. If somebody can create food and water.
Who's going to do it?
Like,
Yeah,
the
I don't
sorcerer.
think the sorcerer can learn that. I think that's a wizard. That's a wizard or a cleric spell, isn't it?
Is it a cleric spell? Because if it's a wizard spell, he can learn it.
It's cleric.
Okay, yeah, it's a cleric spell.
So what hat do I need to buy our friend to make him a cleric? Theseus, what hat is most generalized as cleric?
What? Oh, a
Pope.
hat.
A pope hat.
Can we buy one in the market?
I'm hearing my name. What's
You're
up?
going to keep splitting until he's not going to have enough levels to cast it.
Well,
Because
no.
he splits his levels each time.
Wait, no. When he wears a hat, he's either a level 6 wizard or a level 6 Sorcerer.
instead of 12.
But he's not 12. I thought that's what we discussed last week.
What are you talking about? Filzen, the
Yeah.
drow slave?
Yeah, he's not
And
level.
he's not going to stay with the dwarves. He's staying with the ship.
Yeah, he became a storm sorcerer.
Okay.
So he can stay with the ship. That's what
I think-
Musharib wanted.
I think the hat thing may have been a
Just
joke.
a joke.
Yeah, tongue in cheek.
Okay.
That would be an incredibly
that would've
OP
been Yeah.
character who could just change their class just by taking a hat off. That would
Or
almost be
changing the hat.
godlike.
It would
Yeah,
be
that'd be-
great.
It'd be pretty epic.
But their levels are divided by their current number of hats.
Okay, so he would be level 3 of each. And then even less per hat.
So
Yeah,
giving 12 hats, he's level 1 and 12 things.
You'd want him to be at least level 3, so give him 4 hats.
A man who wears many hats.
Cleric, wizard, sorcerer, and I don't know, fighter.
Bjorn is going to need a hat now that he doesn't have luscious locks anymore.
I don't.
Oh yeah, something you missed,
Do I need
Theseus.
to
You ended up casting Greater Restoration last week on Lyra, and it transformed her back into Bjorn. So he's got that going for him now.
Nice.
So you saved the day, and I think that's how we ended. Actually,
Yep. That's where we ended.
I don't see the haversack. Do I need to reload? What do I need to do?
Maybe, because if you type in HAV, it should pop up.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the ring either, so it
Okay,
may
let me
have to be
change
a.
permissions real quick. Ring. One second. Bulk permissions.
You know, I was trying to type Hewards and it wouldn't come up. I tried typing Handy, it wouldn't come up.
Haversack 3000. I see it. Oh, to put it in.
Import via
Alright,
plutonium. Note that this will ignore any foundry pop-outs. That's what I get when I try to drag it to my character sheet.
Yeah, choose yes to import with. Give me 1 second. I'm updating all the things to give you guys permissions. When I import stuff, I forget I have to do stuff on the back end. Do it from the back. So it'll just take a few moments to get there. But
Do we?
you guys want to fill in Theseus on what's happened? Let's go for the past weeks, because
2 weeks?
yeah, because I don't expect Theseus to watch 6 hours of YouTube to catch up. So
That's fair. So we went to go find more dwarves, found them, paid for them like good citizens, and then had to make our own receipt with the merchant that was selling said slaves.
Well, after we beat the crap out of him and caused some demons to spawn out of his back and went back downriver and got his buddy and threatened him and all this.
Honestly, if we summed it,
So the guys got suckered because no. So what they did was they tried to see the slaves, and they decided to buy all the slaves instead of sneaking them out the back door. And bottom of the ravine to get on the boat back, they gave the guy at the bottom of $8,000 and took the boat back to the port. And the merchant at the port was like, "Okay, you owe me because I own the business." And Nishra said, "Fuck this," and decided to attack.
Get on the boat, or no, I didn't attack. He decided
he threat. That's right. Nishra threatened. Took that as a prompt to
I told him he can get on the
defend
boat
himself.
and we can see his buddy, or else.
So
He
they
decided
had
the
a
hard way.
quarrel. They went Rochambeau, and eventually the
And we
merchant
got
got
in
his
trouble.
money and some lumps on the head.
Yeah, I
And
don't
the
know
boy's
that
trouble.
I lay
And
odds
we're
that Bob
sent
still
back.
has the money instead of David. I think
Yeah,
Bob
Bob-
walked off the ship with the money and left
Yeah.
David there.
Well, they were both
We'll see.
incapacitated when we
No.
left them.
We didn't do anything to Bob.
No,
Yeah,
David
we
was
just dragged him.
incapacitated. Bob was awake. So
Oh,
after
yeah.
you guys had the little scuffle, you guys got in trouble and were sent to the casino, and we're told
We
you're going
met
to
the
meet the big
principal.
bad boss because you guys are trouble.
Yeah, he's real big
You
and
guys
bad.
happened to get there, and you guys met Ziggin.
That's
He's
the
a lich that's been living underneath the port for about 200 years. And now that all hell is broken loose, in charge of Port Nyanzaru. He happens to be very kind fella. And
Yeah, he's not a terrible person, actually.
He gave us a lot of information, a lot of do's and don'ts.
kind of
Yeah.
help you guys understand what's going on in the world. Control. Tiamat's running around. They don't like each other. And there's a lot of factions.
Can you put in the helm of comp languages, please?
Did it not show up?
Well, I don't know what to type.
Oh, whoops.
I type languages and comprehend language spell comes up.
Try typing in helm and it should pop up, but let me look. Configure. There you go. Boom. Try that. Okay. Try typing in helm. It should show up now.
Okay.
I still do not see the ring, Delexis.
Yep.
Yeah, and then after we met with
There you
Ziggin, we went back to the boat and are trying to figure out what we're going to do with the dwarves that we now own, quote unquote. And Bjorn decided to try and lift Skjor, who is his grandfather, who we found down in the down in Imbala, try and lift his spirits because he's like a broken shell of a dwarf right now, to let him know that his grandson is actually alive. So Theseus cast Greater Restoration on Lyra and changed her back to Bjorn, and that is where we left it.
Nice.
It's about accurate. And if
Bjorn
you ever want
cost a
any,
lot less-
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I said Bjorn cost a lot less healing than Lyra did anyway.
And if you ever want to catch up on the exact deets and all of the roleplay that went involved, we do have it all up on YouTube. And you can fast forward to different sections to hear what went down. Kashar said he's going to be a little bit late. So that's on him.
That's on him.
We do have still the option to buy more things. So if Theseus and Eek want to look at the list, I can tell you guys what we've purchased, and it's also up in Discord. But we cleaned them out of healing potions. I have the Helm of Comp Language. I think Lyra's got the Ring of Featherfall. Theseus has the Goat. I have the Heward's Handy Haversack. There's a ever-smoking bottle that we picked up, and a Lux Stone.
Where's the store? Or the link to the store?
Go to in character and scroll up a little bit, and you'll see the screenshots of the general store, and then a little bit further up from that should be the link to the special store.
Which is an Excel sheet.
Yeah, a Google Doc sheet. Yeah. Why is
I'm going
my
to grab
phone-
a bagel. Be right back.
My phone's going crazy.
Okay.
Isaac, how many hats did you buy?
He had one originally that I gave him, but I went and I found him a sailor's cap.
I'm bold again. I'm gonna need a hat too.
Guess I'll go back swimming again.
We're docked right now. All you have to do is just walk down the plank. Unless you fancy swimming, you know?
And I
Don't
jumped
let
off.
me. Okay, bye.
We pull away.
Nisher's over there by the wheel, just kind of throwing it into gear real slow like.
What was my? Oh wait, all of our sending stones were tied to each other.
Hey.
I'm just gonna kind of send a message asking what sort of hat you wanted.
Hey, find me a flat cap.
I know there was mention of the loot last week, but if there's any other things before we get locked in on the loot.
I don't think so. I don't need anything. Does anybody need wasn't there some +3 armor or something in there? Did somebody need any armor?
That was half plate, I think.
Yeah.
Wow, it's 37,000 gold.
That's fine. We
can cover it.
Yeah, we can afford it.
Okay. I'm looking at
Pretty
my
rich.
2,000 gold in my sheet.
Hey, you're doing better than me. I've got 920 in my pocket. Nisha's got most of the money. She's been keeping up for us.
Is the half plate better than what you're wearing?
Checking.
We weren't gonna get the bar that loot, were we? Meh. Maybe we let him prove his worth first before we go buying $42,000 loots. Maybe.
Meh.
Half late, not good for me.
It changes every week, so that loot will be gone.
So you can't wear half plate, Theseus?
Oh, I could, but I have a plate +1, which is 19. Half plate +3 is 18.
Ah.
So I'm better with what I have. AC waves.
Fair enough.
That's a good store.
What's that's the Zentarium shop. So that one.
The one on the
They got
one
a-
on the spreadsheet that'll change.
Yeah.
Every week?
I think that one changes monthly.
That's
The
fine.
one that I posted up in that were screenshots, that will be a weekly change.
Well, let's make a point to come back monthly.
Absolutely. Assuming we don't get ourselves thrown out of here, of course. Right now, we seem to have smoothed over everything with the big boss, but I feel like we're about to make some waves. So Let's
Well, he
on the
wanted us to
boat.
make some waves.
Aye, he did want us to make some waves. He just wants us to make the right kind of waves now.
No, he doesn't want them to wave in town. He wants them to wave outside of town.
Well, he wants more than that. He wants us to wave in the right direction. He doesn't want us messing with oh hell, what's his name? A Ceradax boss. What was his name again?
Vecna's a friggin' demigod.
Aye, that one. He doesn't want us messing with Vecna's people. But he said the Flaming Fist is all right.
Technically, Vecna's people.
I thought he said the Flaming Fist was fair game. He just
He
doesn't.
doesn't like them.
Aye, so they're fair game.
No. Our buddy doesn't like them. Vecna likes them. So basically, you're looking at whoever your buddy doesn't like.
Technically, we can also mess with the Yuan-Ti because Vecna's just simply lying to them.
Aye, but the Yuan-Ti's not really posing much of a threat right this moment.
Well, yeah, but we're looking at the people we can offend, right?
Aye,
Or just the
aye.
Flaming Fist.
But depending on where we drop your buddies off, Bjorn, the Yuan-Ti might be a threat.
Aye, and that's a discussion we need to have between Skor and Stefan here, and probably Mushi, because I don't think Mushi's too keen on the fact that Harkhammer's now not in his people's control anymore.
He should have set protections up. What are we going to do about the loot? Yes or no?
Oh, I was just making conversation. That's between you and Isaac over there.
Well, he's went radio silent, so.
No, I am here. Personally, don't need anything. If somebody wants that upgraded armor, I'll just take theirs because I only have leather armor on me.
There was no armor for me to upgrade.
Okay.
Aye, same.
So unless you can wear half plate,
I would love to see a bard in half plate. There's some scale mail.
My
there.
bard wears scale mail.
did you read what the loot can do?
Yeah,
No.
did you actually read it? Because you may want to go and read it real quick.
I'm going after another bagel.
Word.
Which one was it? The
Man's putting them bagels away.
+3 half plate?
No.
Loot.
Read the
L-U-T-E.
look up the loot. It's called the oh shit, where is it? Instrument of the Barge, the DOS loot.
Oh yeah. I did see it. I don't need it now.
Oh, okay. So that's a no on the loot then.
Okay, so we were the loot. I thought we were talking about like loot with the 2 O's. That's why I went radio silent.
That's an expensive hat.
The 3 gold one is yeah, it's embroidered with red.
Oh, I see. No, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. We're
Okay. So just a cheap one, just
Aye.
gray.
Sure, gray, black, something dark.
Okay.
Decision on the loot?
No, he does
No,
not want the
That's
loot.
it. All right. Well,
But I did find Bjorn a flat hat, dark brown,
Very important.
for like 2 silver.
Perfect.
cool. Now you guys got your shopping out of the way. You won't be able to get the things that are on the Zentarium list until Kashar's little platinum ticket to go to the upstairs. But you can get the things off the regular general merchant. And with that on, we're going to move on. Kashar will show up sometime. But as we left off, Theseus stepped up, cast Greater Restoration on Lyra, hoping it was a shot in the dark, and it turned him back into Bjorn. As Bjorn tapped his grandfather on the shoulder, he turns around to see an old familiar face. Bjorn, my boy, are you real? Is this you?
Of course
Wearing a
I'm.
push-up bra and panties.
Of course I'm real, you old piece of stone.
I can't believe it. I thought you were dead.
Hey, you said that. You said that they showed you a body that looked like me. What? Who and where did they show you a body that looked like me?
At the camp.
But that they just do that just to get you to comply or uh, just to go with them? I don't understand.
I said, we'll have none of this. My boy will come back for us. I warned him. And he'd come in, blazing through, destroy them all.
I was damn near close when we were there. Aye, well, I'm. There's still a lot of questions that I've got about that, but yeah, when me and the wolf fella that I was escorting to the mines left, we ran into this crew, and unfortunately we got a little sidetracked and got sucked into one of the tombs in the deeper sections of Cholt's jungles.
Apparently, they went to go fight a god killer.
Aye, we
No,
did
we
do
went to
that,
fight Azarak.
but we got out. How long has it been now? Like a week? A week ago we got out.
It's been,
No, it's been
like,
longer than that because it took.
3 or 4 weeks since you guys got out.
Okay, so it's been a couple of weeks, and when we heard that there was slave trading going on, we headed straight for Port Nazine, and that's where we found out about the Cholton dwarves and where you might have been. So of course I had to come and find you, but I've got a lot of questions, grandfather. What happened? What happened to the village? Why didn't you move the tribe? You moved the tribe after I left, right?
Aye, and we found Musharib in the forest, in the jungles. Oi, what a mighty, mighty man he is. Honorable, honorable. You hear that, Musharib? Honorable. He took us to Rockhammer. He said, this will get us started till we can figure out how to get to our own spot. Back underground where we belong. Aye, so we were working. Musharib went back to the port, said he had to take care of some friends. I don't think he knew that we were related. Aye, and then Musharib, he never returned. Until you
That's
guys showed
probably
up.
a little bit of our fault.
Well, our guards were taken out. And then they came down the tunnels. And they came from the front, the back. There was more than we could handle. They started killing us. They started killing the children until we gave up. We said, no, no more. We'll follow you. You got to listen. We had to for children, for the women.
And where are they?
I didn't see them at the camp. Where did they take them? The ones
Aye.
that made it.
They probably sold them to the Yonti. Fucking
Bloody
bastard.
hell.
That or to the pirates. You know, the pirates, although pirates,
Aye.
enough said.
Well,
Okay.
the pirates were working for the Flaming Fist, so
Aye, and as those fist bastards that came and took us.
Aye, the Flaming Fist seems to be a thorn in everyone's side right now. It doesn't sound like Hearthammer's in a real good spot at the moment. Stefan, that's where you said you and your lot are from, right?
Aye. That's where all of us are from. Musharib united us. honorable man.
Are there any more Dwarven mines lost on this land?
Aye, plenty.
Oh, sure.
Most of these mines were Dwarven to begin with. They started colonizing our peninsula. And over hundreds of years, they just took them out.
What
Stefan
would
just
be
kind
a
of shakes his head.
more defensible place? One of the other mines.
Some place that they don't know about would be a pretty good one.
Well, anything in the northern hemisphere of Chult is off the board then.
Maybe we need, I don't know. Maybe we need, we could use some more defense. Something more than just, our warriors. We're strong. We're crafty. But there's nothing to it when a mage comes firing.
Do you
We had-
know of any other Dwarven mines further south from where you were that wouldn't have been common knowledge?
Not anything that's not buried under lava and ash.
What about stuff further east?
Oh, then you're getting into trouble, my lad. My lass.
From?
Oi, the undead. You head to the Valley of Dread. It's called that for a reason.
I'm talking about further east, all the way across. We have
Leaving the
half of,
peninsula? Aye. We'd never do that.
No.
As Larry speaks up, we'd never leave.
You're on the western side of the peninsula. Have you been to the eastern side? Do you know of any Dwarven settlements that were on the eastern side?
Stefan says, Oi, I told you, everything to the east that hasn't been laid with lava and ash, aye, it's covered by undead.
Well, if we blocked the entrances, could you actually survive? Can you grow your own food in your tunnels?
Oi, we can eat the mushrooms and we could hunt for meat, but we have to have something productive to do.
Well, aren't all Dwarven mines productive?
The ones that still have anything left in them.
He just kind of nods at Bjorn, like, yeah, that's kind of like that's why Rockhammer was kind of.
Hey.
Oh, he's producing, but nothing east will have anything for us.
I guess that's the question. Were there any to the east that were lost to something else that we could clear out? Wormheart was lost to a dragon.
Aye, Wormheart's always been the damn kobolds. We had a pact. Leave us alone. We leave them alone. They watch our backs and vice versa.
I don't think they're there anymore, but anyway.
Obviously, the Flaming Fist must have come through again.
Well, we went through and killed the dragon, so
Oi.
What mine was it that that Kishard teleported us to? Was that Wormheart?
no, it's
Nope.
right.
That's the
Oh,
red
right,
thing,
right. Where the hand is, right.
See, what I'm trying to figure out is there anything past the peaks, maybe over at Sky Lizard,
Aye.
Valley of Embers? How far east did the doors actually go?
I couldn't tell you. The only places we've ever been around have been the Kobold Mountains, the Mist Cliffs, and the Peaks of Flame.
Aye, and the Sky Lizards. Fucking bastards, they'd raid us. Can't go outside with them. If you pry on sky lizards, it's like an entire like terraphobic, just infested area. Multiple clans.
Hi, Kashar.
Hey guys.
What about
The Valley
What's
of Dread
around?
is hyper infested with undead. And the Sunroch Mountains are basically the dividing line between Chult and the mainland. And that Sunroch area is where the elemental cults gather.
what about Snapping Bay or the Cauldron?
Cauldron's pretty much like desolate, like just the land will not produce there. There's too much ash. Snapping Turtle Bay, though, there's no known mines right there aside from the ones that have been hit up with lava.
That's a long trip down. That's a long trip down for not a lot of information. That's one of the problems is picking somewhere on the map where we think there might or might not be anything. Because
I mean, if we put you back in hot camera, you know what'll happen.
I mean, right. If we put them back in Harkhammer right now, it's not going to be good news at all. Delexi's back the mine we teleported to. If I can think, if Bjorn can think back and kind of to the lay of that mine as we were tunneling our way out of there, was there any other entrance or exit other than the one we came in or out of that I could have discerned?
Nope.
It's
was-
very small.
Hey, but
It's very
taking
on the
all
way out.
It was very small, and it appears that the rest of the mine was caved in. We had to
Aye.
like dig our way out.
But like he's saying, they need something to do. Tunneling
And it's
down
also
and
close to Flaming Fist and Pirates.
assuming that our friends in Brigandier didn't clear out Jahaka. I've got good money based on those ships that
Yeah, I
they
think
may
so.
have.
Like 8
that-
ships, yeah.
Aye, and
So,
I'm
they had
betting they
cannons.
cleared those out.
I
So
don't know that I would bet on that, given Vecna's signed up with Flaming Fist.
I mean,
This is
they weren't
the mines that of the collapsed tunnel. So most of this is all
Aye.
collapsed. The rails are all busted, like is caved in.
But
So
there's
I mean, they could get to work on it, but
there's
will
basic
produce.
resources there. Like there's stuff
Yep.
they can work with and build
Gems.
with.
Not
Yeah.
metal.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fine. I mean,
it's gems.
Metal gems. I mean, it's all the same. You can make stuff out of gems. You can make stuff out of metal, and there's nothing saying that they can't. Once they've gotten their feet wet and gotten themselves, situated there, they can't start digging down. I mean, that's what dwarves do. We dig further and further into the earth to find more things. I'm not concerned with, I'm more concerned of placing them in a place that's defensible. And one place that in a mine that's got one entrance and one exit, that sounds pretty defensible to me. Especially if we were to maybe sweet talk a couple of our new acquaintances into a couple of very fancy cannons that we could place at the entrance.
yeah. It really, I assume it would only take like a few cannons with grape shot, and
Aye, it would not take a lot. That is assuming, and Bjorn's going to look back at score, that you have the spirit to actually continue on and not just collapse like you did in the camp. I understand why, but score, come on.
We've got nothing. What's there to live for?
Hey, there's more. There is more to live for. We can, if nothing else, we've always been resilient. Hell, we made it out of Enderfindel with a more or less intact. Sure, we lost Ma and Da, but we stayed together. We rebuilt. We kept the clan together. You know, we were able to survive, even if we were, bleached in the process.
Aye, son. But when I lost everything,
I know. That's what I
Just the
mean. I
home.
understand.
with everybody, not the home, but my people, my heart, my soul.
And
Well,
what
we
about the
do have
people?
one option. We could make
Aye.
a inquiry with David just where the other dwarves have gotten off to.
I'm sure he'll be real happy to see us again.
Just for them screaming, no, no, please, not them.
I've got a real good feeling we're going to be headed into the jungle to look for the women and children, and that's assuming that the bloody snakes haven't gotten a hold of them.
Well, there's at least one more dwarf we need to retrieve from that camp inside the town.
Which one?
The one that gave you the note.
Oh, yeah, assuming he hasn't been sold yet, too. Did we see any women and children dwarves at the camp when I got that note before we went to Imbala?
Nope.
So I assume they separated them out then.
So, while Kashar goes and plays in the casino, I'll take a walk over and talk to David.
do you want some backup with
So,
that?
if we're going to do that, should I try to disguise and deceive him, or are we just going to go up to him?
Oh, I'll just go up to him. I can go it alone. I mean, it's not like he tried to fight us.
No. He just kicked his head in the process, though.
That was his choice.
Since we've got Mushi and Score and Stefan there, what? I mean, we can sit here and come up with plan after plan and theory after theory. What do the three of you suggest we do? What? Obviously, you're not going to want to come with us because there's no telling where we're about to head because we're about, and especially on this boat. And trust me, I'm already not comfortable on this boat, and I can't imagine 33 dwarves what that's going to be like.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of cleanup. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Filzen, breasted indigenation or whatever it's called. Yeah, you're gonna need it. It's gonna be a lot. I don't need your fancy words. It's gonna be a lot of cleanup. But look, problem is we weren't expecting the flame to come around and just start enslaving everybody. In fact, I didn't even find out about myself till we got back to town.
Question: what if we were to go and find Bob, our friend at the port with breaking the earth? And actually, we don't even have to do that. We've got his number. Can we actually use our sending stone to contact?
No, we don't have cracked ones.
But we have his number.
I know, but what are we gonna go up to, like a payphone and like call him?
What was the point of giving us a slip of paper with his number?
I don't know. Like, I guess we go to like a shop and like, hey, yo, I need to use
He
your
wanted
phone.
to bone you. There
You
wasn't the
can
point for
use
us.
sending.
Yeah, it's like
That's
a
not the
guaranteed
point.
way for you to use sending to address him. That way, you know him well enough. You've got his number.
So what if we touched base with Farshank? Was that his name? What was his
Him?
name?
Oh,
The captain, the Breaking the Earth captain.
hold on, I'll pull up my notes.
Harshank? It was something Shank, wasn't it?
Uh,
That was before I was writing everything down.
I think it's Havershanks. I actually left that notebook
Havershanks.
at school.
hold on. Let's see.
No,
Burgundy Air.
I think you're right. I think it is Havershanks.
Scarlet
I actually didn't write down his
Scarlet.
name.
Humbershanks.
Okay, so what if we got in touch with Humbershanks, right? And we asked, are you on your way back? Did you do good? Or are you still down in Jahaka? And if he is, or if he's on his way back, why don't we ask for a little helping hand in clearing out Harkhammer? Can you imagine if we rolled up with a whole squad of those cannons and just started blowing them away?
About
Rockhammer's
Harkhammer?
nowhere near
Yeah.
where the ships can go.
We can figure that out. Still, it's men. It's trained pirates. Trained.
Wait, so
And
does
what are you
that
going
Trained
to do
arm.
after
Harkhammer?
we all leave again? 2 weeks later, they get rolled over.
Well, that's what we set up the cannons there.
He's not going to give up his cannons.
No, we buy our own. He said they weren't that expensive. They were like $7,000, weren't they?
If you got them somewhere that is not Chult,
Yeah.
You know, the place that doesn't mark up their prices 80%.
Hey, it's only 50 to 60.
It's only 50. I know.
Okay, so 50 to 60. So we're looking at like $10,000.
So 1.5 times, yeah.
probably more like 12.
And
that's
the taxes?
assuming you
This
can
place sucks,
even
man.
find them here.
Hey, that's what we.
Supply and demand will also change the standard markup.
Right.
That's what we got to talk to Bob about.
I thought it's Bob.
So-
And Bob wasn't one of them. Bob was just somebody that would take money to get paid off.
No, Bob was a Brigadier guy. That's why we had to show him our cards and everything.
There's 3
Bobs.
There's 3 Bobs.
There's 3 Bobs.
There's fucking 3 Bobs.
There's 3 Bobs.
Yes.
We got to stop naming things Bob.
No, the thing.
It's
There
on
must be
purpose.
Bob in every city. They're all brothers.
Bob, and Bob.
Well, it's just not Daryl.
So remind me. So I remember
There.
that the dwarves moved into Rockhammer after we cleared it out, and then they were taken out. But did the fist remain there, or did they
Probably.
leave
No
with
one
the
knows.
dwarves? Nobody knows. Okay.
I mean, for all we know, they could have turned it over to Yanti or turned it over to the Red Wizards.
No. The newts are back there. They're
So
back in
okay, if Nishra is going to go talk to David and Kishar is going to go go to the casino, Lyra is going to go look around and see if she can find somebody with Brigadier. I'm sorry, not Lyra, Bjorn.
The thing you got to remember is your
your
card
pronoun.
says Lyra.
Does it actually have my name on it?
No.
Oh,
That's what they all say.
Fred,
Nope.
Frank.
Yep.
It's one of the two. It's Frank. Yeah, because Fred almost got me killed.
All right. So on the Wave Dancer, who are you guys leaving? Are you guys leaving all the dwarves behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, just for the kind of curious
Yeah.
glance, the ships that are in port, are any of them actually flying, or what's like the general like flag census kind of thing? Like, so like how many like look like pirates? How many like just merchants, private vessels?
There are no pirate ships. There's almost all merchants, or Flaming Fist, or
Mhm.
no flag being flown.
Okay. Does the Flaming Fist have their own private dock?
Yes, it's that southern dock. Let's
Okay.
go to this. Let's go over to Port Nyanzaru.
It's this
And-
little Just
Yep.
like this little section
Down
right
in number
here.
15. Yep, that's their this little
Gotcha.
15
Oh,
section. That
that's
is
not what I wanted.
all them.
Gotcha. Okay. Is there like maybe like a galleon, like a couple brigandines? Is there small? They're like
Yeah,
the
most
sails.
of them are pretty small.
Okay.
So
more like getting around Cholt, not like
yeah,
leaving out to sea.
they're
kind of
not.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not. There's occasionally you'll see a big ship come in that's meant for traveling from here to Baldur's Gate, but
Okay.
that'll be more happening up towards Fort Belron because they don't want to have to come inside the peninsula. They'll just catch up on the backside of
Gotcha.
the fort.
Yeah. If they need ship supplies, they're probably using the smaller ship to just run back and forth.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so I suppose we'll just leave all the dwarves hanging out on the ship. Is this still the same night that we left up on? Or is this in the morning?
Let's see. You guys left Ziggins. You guys met
Okay.
Ziggins, left, and then went back to the Wave
Gotcha.
Dancer.
All right, cool.
So it's probably evening. Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know if we had rolled over to a long rest yet. All right, cool. So I suppose y'all want to like phone up Habershanks.
You guys want to get
in the
your
morning?
gear first, or do you guys what's your guys' idea?
We want to get our gear, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably gear first.
Kashar will go play the casinos.
Woo.
That'll probably attract Eek's attention. And while we're there, I'm going to ask BB if he would mind loaning a person just to be a witness.
Can I get a witness?
Since he doesn't want me to cause trouble.
Oh.
Hold on, slowly moving you guys to inside with BB.
So many people.
Yeah, the casino's popping, y'all.
No.
I'll let it be known now
no.
that Zeke does not try to stray off towards the gamma table this
There's
time.
actually a casino now.
Yes.
This is awesome. There's a lot of lizard folk in here.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
there's some kobolds. There's some orcs.
Jolt's kind of the perfect environment for the lizard folk because it's hot, humid all the time.
This isn't the same day that we bought our stuff, right?
Which one?
We bought our bands aren't good here anymore, right?
No, this is the day after.
This is the next day.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, guys. What can I do for you? BB steps forward and welcomes you back.
I came here to learn how to play darts.
Well, anyone bring an apple? Put it on top of their head and I'll show you.
I believe Kashar wants to be a big player.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think I have like a coupon or something.
Well, bring it right here. Let's take a look at that. What do you got?
Yeah, it's a little piece of paper.
Oh my. You lucky dog. Well, from one tiefling to the other, you're in for a treat.
Oh?
Why don't you come this way and we'll have a little look-see at the VIP section. All you other commoners will enjoy your time here. And
1 second,
we'll be back.
BB.
One
second,
yes.
BB. Might I borrow one of your people just to be a witness that I am not causing trouble. I need to go speak with the person that gave us our receipt.
Oh, what are you guys doing now?
I'm just going to see about acquiring another person that he had.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Let me go see what I can do. And he thinks for a second. He walks away and comes back and has a woman by his side. Now, she doesn't witness for free. I mean, nothing in Chult is free. But so you'll need to pay her for her time. Obviously, she's not getting paid while she is off duty here. So you'll need to contract her for this time. But I'm sure she'll serve as a great witness.
Her name isn't Bob, is it?
No.
We have quite a few acquaintances named Bob, so thank you.
Is that gonna be your go-to question for all the people now?
Your name's not Bob, is it?
I'm Nishra. And you are?
Karina.
Sounds like Bob to me.
Well, in your language, it might be, but in my homeland, it's Karina.
And what would your going rate be?
I mean, how long is this going to take?
Hopefully not very long. We should be done within the hour.
Oh, then a simple gold will suffice.
I'm betting it lasts all of 30 seconds.
I'll double it.
Perfect. Half up front,
Can we
please.
pay her more because she's pretty?
Yeah, I'll give her a gold up front.
Cool.
I just need someone to verify that I am not the one causing trouble this time.
I can do that. And get the clock. Swipes her little
Alexis
little
just
card
cut out
and
real bad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You just
went
like
in and out.
Yeah, we lost you there for a second.
Sorry about that. She went in and swipes a card and then comes back around from the bar and it's like, you lead the way. We're staying in town, right?
Oh, it's very close by.
Excellent.
Right across the street, no less.
So she's now a witness to your dealings for the next.
Is she in the nice Centaurum outfit?
She's wearing like her casino working outfit, so it's a formal looking gown, in black and red. So yeah, I mean that's close. It doesn't scream Zentarium, but it also doesn't scream like just random person.
Well, it should say to David something.
Yeah. He frequents a casino. He'll recognize it. She's from around.
Well, I'll let you deal with Kashar now. Unless you want to deal with me first.
If that's everything, walk this way. And he just does kind of like a little stroll. And he'll take you up to the VIP section. He takes you up a set of stairs. Actually, here.
Zeke starts following behind them.
I'm finding a place at the bars to wait.
Takes you up these stairs. And then
kick Zeke down the stairs.
Oh yeah, if Zeke tries to go up there, he'll just kind of tisk.
Aww.
Must pay first.
Okay. Zeke heads back down.
Welcome to the big time, Kashar. Here you are, able to enjoy all of the luxuries we have to offer. Inside the room here to your left, on the west side of our building, is the high stakes gambling. We have many people here. It could just be one-on-one at the tables, or you can ask any of the other patrons up here to join you. Looks like there's only one right now, but I'm sure they're a good time. If you come over here this way, we've got some rooms for you to relax in. Hot baths in every single one. Pick the room that you feel is, I don't know, your style, fits you the best. And if you're looking for some romance and you have a partner, they will need a VIP pass themselves, platinum level. But here are lounge, some nice comfy cushions, floor level couches, and lighting that can be changed quite easily with just a clap.
Oh, no snaps. What about snapping?
No snaps.
No.
No
Oh.
snaps. No, that does something else. That turns on the water sprinklers. Be careful.
Ah.
He goes this way. If you come up the stairs, you have access to our vending machines up here. Now, I know it sounds weird, but if you just place your VIP ticket into this, it'll give you full access to our reservoir of magic items.
Oh, okay.
This is where you can choose to use gold, electrium, or for a discount, you can use our casino coins. It gives you a 25% discount if you use in-house currency.
Ah.
I will let you have free reign of the place. Please know that once you leave, it is the end of this ticket.
Breaks window. Hey guys, I'm in.
BB bids you adieu, and he heads on down to his main duties on the floor.
When you were away, Kashar, Eek said he didn't want the loot. So I don't know if there's something for like the kobold that the kobold needed, or other than that, we have our little list of what we were going to get.
Is that listed up in the general?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So I've accounted for the money.
We are just outside of the casino, and you have your witness with you.
We're going over to David's little area across from number 2.
Okay. You walk over there, and right as rain, David's sitting there just kind of sorting through his wares and making sure all of his human goods have water. He kind of fills up a little trough, and they can, within chain access, they can go and scoop their own water. Oh, God. What do you guys want now?
Well, I thought you would want to do more business.
Shh.
You did?
You guys got a special way of business. I still got a headache. These lumps from yesterday.
Well, there was the easy way or the hard way. You chose hard.
Yeah, you chose not to pay till after you beat my ass.
No. If you asked your buddy Bob, we had paid.
Bob's a fucking idiot.
We know that now.
Well, you should have made it more clear to pay you at the docks and not your man at the end.
Next
Now
time
that we
I
have
use
that
money,
out of the way.
I'm gonna pay your clown next time, not use.
Thank you.
You give me a whole bunch of change. I'm gonna pay this little clown over here instead of giving you the change directly.
I'm starting to like this guy.
Perhaps we could give Eek to you.
Oh,
Terrible.
now, what's you guys asking for him? Can he do anything special aside from just look pretty?
I'm
Act
incredibly
Not that
annoying.
we have seen.
Well, I'll give you 15's gold or 32's electrum.
Well, let's see what you have to offer here, and then we can discuss.
Okays. What you guys looking for? You need a caster, you need a noble, you want to make them lick your boots, make you feel stronger, more powerful, maybe get a little once over on them. You need some meat to kind of beat up,
I'm
or you need
just
some good
here
hard
to
workers.
see what you have here.
Oi,
Did you
well,
I mean,
you
we-
guys
any,
take a look around.
did you
We
Take
get
a
did
look
any
take
around.
a lot
inventory?
off your hand prior. So
Yeah.
And we did pay for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, new stock. Did you get anything new?
It's been 3 days.
it's not
And?
even been that long.
Let's
I
see, it
will look
was-
around
well,
to
today's the
see
third
what
day
he
since-
has.
He's got a couple of drow, and then some humans. He's got a tiefling that looks pretty sick. Most of them look pretty ill. There is one orc meat bag, bunch of chains on top of him.
No dwarf today.
You guys got to punch a guy when he's down, kick him, pour some salt in his wounds. No, you guys bought all my dwarves, and I come back and this one's gone. I didn't even get to sell them yet. So you guys, unless you guys took them, you only paid me for 31s, 33s. You only paid me for 31s.
33.
Yeah. Let me see that receipt.
Don't give him the
You,
receipt.
you can see it, not.
Oh, we gave it to BB, who gave it to the boss. If you would care to take it up with the boss.
Oh, you guys see.
We had a nice chat with him.
Liara, she's not one I like to deal with much. So you take it all the way up to her, then I ain't got no problem. She is the boss. You'll recall Liara is the
head of the Zentarum.
head of the Flaming Fist.
Oh, Flaming Fist. Oh. Well, it's him for assuming things this time. What can each of your fine merchandise do, if anything?
Use death or something. Just like I said. I see he gets to punch one. You can make them lick your boots. This one will just be a general meat bag. You can throw them at lions, or you can throw them at dinosaurs, or you can keep them in the chains and you can just like feed them poo and laugh.
Did the noble learn any more tricks? Any new tricks?
I don't even think he's here.
Lick boots and suck eggs.
I do not like David.
That would be entertaining, but I'll have to pass.
Oh, where are our there's my languages. Okay. We'll start with the tiefling. I'll just go up to the tiefling. And just ask him in common, and what can you do?
Die.
Jesus.
Well, that's not very convenient of you.
He just has this like soulless stare. He just like he doesn't even look like he doesn't even look up. He just kind of is like staring off, like he's almost like zoned out to the point of like he doesn't even move. He's just like sitting there on the ground, staring into the ground, like through the ground. He's staring through the ground. Not that he sees anything. It's just like that is just how not present he is. He is God, what's the word? Jesus, why is my brain not
Disassociating.
working? Disassociating. Thank you. See what happens when you give up weed, guys? You lose your brain. So
Maybe it's another consequence. I'll kneel down beside him, wave my hand in front of his eyes. What did you do before this?
I was a merchant. I sold a lot. I made a lot of money. All of it honest too. It was good money. Fair money. It was always either, fancy paintings or beautiful birds. The songbirds were my favorite.
Interesting. So there was a tiefling and an orc, you said?
Yeah, the orc is like bound in chains. This dude is like the Hulk of all Hulks. Like
Looks like a barbarian.
looks like he could smash a barbarian pretty easy. He is a big hunk of meat.
I'll go over to him, hopefully out of chain reach, and kneel down and go, "You appear to be a mighty warrior."
Zug zug.
Ha!
Probably only speaks Orcish.
I'll use the helm. Was the helm? Which area did the helm come from? I might not use it.
I don't remember.
Guys, I got your magic item.
It did not come from the Zentarium.
Nope, that was from the general store, so you have it.
So I'll use it, and I'll try again. I said, "You appear to be a mighty warrior."
I've killed.
Well, comprehend only lets you
Oh,
understand.
it only lets me understand.
Yeah, it only lets you understand.
Does he understand? And I'll just ask him, "Can you understand me?"
Do I have to answer?
Knows
You
what
gonna
it
do
is.
it in orc? Then, and I'll just say, "No, you don't. Stay your language."
Yeah, I can answer you. He keeps speaking orc, but he's like, yeah, I know what you're saying. He's not fluent in common. He can't speak common, but he kind of can pick up words. He's probably got a 5-year-old's vocabulary with
So
common.
how did they catch you?
Catch fighting. They caught me fighting.
In town or out in the jungle?
Oh, I was in a town. He's just trying to like kind of making out what he and jungle, and so he's like town.
Seeing
I was in a
what's
town.
going on here, can I assist Nisha using my universal speech? She just tells me what to say, and he should be able to understand.
I'm assuming David's not close by, not wanting to deal with us.
Yeah.
No, David's going about his business. He doesn't really care for you guys. He's keeping an eye on you, making sure you're not trying to steal, but
Would you like to get back at the ones that grabbed you?
what do I got to do?
What you
Zug
do
zug.
best.
And how are you going to help this?
The chains?
Well, and where are you going to take me?
We
I'm
have a
not
ship.
fighting in pits anymore.
We have a ship. We'll discuss more there if you're interested. Just know that you can get back. Payback.
Do you have food?
Oh, yes. We have food.
I'm in.
So what does what else was there? Some humans,
Yep.
and that was just the tiefling and the one orc, and then some humans.
Yep.
There were some drow.
And some drow.
Oh,
They're
And a
kind
noble.
of the drow are the nobles.
Any female drow?
Are they
Nope.
female?
Everything is male.
They're male. Do they have?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a secondary market for those that are not male. That's
Of course there
the
is.
sad dark side of things.
Well, I was gonna say if the drow are nobles.
Wait, actually, does David know if there are female dwarves in the other market?
Where the other market is?
we haven't asked.
We should ask.
We will. So the two drow are nobles, supposedly, correct?
Yep, it's got a sign, handwritten, nobles.
What do the humans have say they are?
It says, good workers.
I'll just go up to them one at a time and ask them what they did before this.
Farmers and just bakers, just common jobs from little villages they lived in.
No sailors.
I'll give you a sailor. Yeah. One was like, well, I was a fisherman. I didn't really do a lot of sailing, but we did take the boats out in the big seas, and we were pretty good at it. We didn't always use nets. We'd cast the nets, but that would usually catch small things, which would bring bigger things. So we had to use a lot of harpoons, and then that harpoons would end up bringing even bigger things, and hopefully we'd outrun those.
Checking the collar of the orc and that human, what do we see?
The humans going for about 20 gold. Humans are very valuable for people like the humans for many reasons.
20
And
gold.
the orc he wants he's like 100 gold for that. You guys pay me 100 gold for that one, and he's yours, chains and all. He eats too much.
Well, then, if he eats too much, 100 sounds overpriced.
I could charge you 150s.
You could be stuck with him.
Yeah, we got these humans. One of them will die soon, and I could feed them.
You're trying to tell me the orc is worth 5 humans?
Yeah.
Guys, he's Boston. He only responds to threats in one way.
What?
You're gonna break his kneecaps.
I can't hear you.
I said, tell him you're gonna break his kneecaps. Like, hey, if you don't lower the price, I'm gonna break your kneecaps. And then that's how you bargain with those like New Jersey guys.
It's a good thing Kashar isn't here to be giving that
Right?
advice.
Yeah, you guys can totally try to bring him down. What you gonna pay for these? What you guys think
Well, I mean,
is
at
right?
least this one's a craftsman. He can fish. What can the orc do? Why is the orc worth 5 of him?
Look at him. He could smash 5 of them in one
But if he
single
can't
blow.
fish or sail a
But
boat, what use
the
is it?
orc looks rather dangerous. It's a hazard. And all we have
Yes,
is
and
80
boy,
gold.
at your own risk.
But all we have is 80 gold. We bought 33 of your dwarves.
Roll me a persuasion check,
Okay.
both of you.
I'm going to use a luck just in case, just to have advantage.
Okay. You guys did buy all my dwarves. I'll tell you what. 50 golds. You can even take an extra human. Just do me one thing.
Listening.
Never come back to my fucking stores again.
That's going to be hard to do, my friend. I'd rather pay for the extra human and come back.
I think Eek likes you.
He's grown on me.
Yeah, you're like a fucking wart I'm gonna cut off.
Well, that was
Boil
rather
on my
rude.
ass.
That was rather nasty.
So you guys gonna buy these or not?
Yes.
50 gold.
And
I'll
don't come back.
I'll give him 100 electrum. Oh, we won't. I can't say anything about our friends, but Eek and I won't.
That's fair. Before we leave, though, since we haven't left yet, could I pay for some information?
Sure, what you got?
We see that there aren't any. How should I put this without sounding like a pervert?
Female.
Correct. Where are they? And are there any dwarves among them? We need a lot of dwarves.
How you guys tell them apart? I can't even. The beards, they just don't make no sense.
I really don't, but I just see a lot more males here.
That's borderline racist.
I think it's beyond the border. And you know, those are that's a specialty shop, and I don't deal in the specialty services, if you know what I mean.
Then we're both in luck.
You needs to talk to probably a little higher ups than me. You can check out the forts. They always have one or twos on hand. They probably sell to you. Most of them goes to the Yantis, and then the rest they end up get shipped off to like Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep. Now that Evernight's there, they've been sending more and more of the humans up there.
I just look at Bjorn like, oh shit.
I am not there with you.
The sailor, the one human.
Actually,
I'll look at him and go, "Do you know any of the other humans?"
Just real quick while we're doing this, can I roll an insight to see if he's telling the whole truth?
He's telling you his truth. Don't worry about the insight. You pick up like just your natural, your passive insight is enough to tell you that.
Okay.
He is on the up and up. He doesn't deal with that stuff. Most of them go to Yanti, but now a lot of the humans are being sent up to the northern places.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and or is that all the information we needed, Misha?
Yeah, we're the humans, the sailor, I'll ask him if he knows any of the others here.
Only from being here.
Do you have a preference then?
Nah, they've all been nice. I couldn't pick.
You said there was a baker?
And then what? Yeah, one of the guys raises his hand. He's like, "Yeah, I was the baker."
I'll point at him. He'll be the third. That'll be the 50 gold.
All right.
I'll pay him 100 electrum.
And
I'll take that.
I'll flip a gold coin to him for the information.
He'll definitely take that. It's like fucking electrum. These guys, I should charge them twice as much for electrums.
If you weren't such a cunt, David, you'd be a man after my own heart.
Purchased 3 of the slaves. The orc is still bound in chains. It is up to you whether or not you unchain him.
I'll just ask.
Humans have been unshackled.
I'll just look at him and say, "Look, are you willing to walk through this town quietly?"
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
All right, then we can see about getting you some weapons. We'll leave the chains there, and as we're going, I'll just. What's your name?
I was never given one. Kill. That's all they said to me. Kill. So I guess that's what they call me.
Did you grow up in the pits?
Oh yeah.
What's your weapon of choice?
These. He just kind of like growls and bares his like sharp jaws, pointy teeth.
Do you need armor?
I mean, it always helps. Doesn't hurt.
We'll swing through town and
Now
yeah,
that we own him, can we see like what level he is?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Or just kind of know how strong he is?
Unfortunately, he's just like not much.
Okay.
How do you feel about being a guard? No pits, just protection.
Oh no, I can get behind that.
And it'll be all the food you can eat.
Really? Is it
Yep.
good food?
Porridge.
Eh.
It depends. We are stocking a ship, so there will be food. You know, eventually there will be rations, I'm sure, but for a while it'll be all fresh.
Okay. I do need some meat every now and then, but zug
That
zug.
shouldn't be a problem. You know, there'll be jerky and other things like that.
We can always go fishing.
Yeah, and we do have a fisherman now. We're crewing a ship. So it needs guards if you're willing to be a guard.
Yeah, I can do that. For sure. Much better than having to kill every day.
Like I said, we have a mission. Once this mission's done, you can decide whether you want to stay with us and guard the ship or if you want to go free.
What are you?
I'm complicated,
Fair
but
enough.
I don't like that asshole back there. And if you're wondering where he got all the bruises from, that was my friends.
Okay.
You don't have problems with dwarves, right?
No. As long as they don't try
Good.
to fight.
No, we're cool. I'll look to the fisherman. What do you need to fish? Open sea.
Open sea. Oh man, we're gonna need a big boat.
Have.
Okay.
We're talking about fishing to keep the crew fed.
Oh, let's see. The crew. We could probably get away with a couple of the massive nets. If we have a mounted harpoon, that would be great for defending against anything too massive. Not one of those stupid harpoons that have the rope attached. That's asking for it. Everyone thinks they're so cool. They're gonna just get the next big catch. Every single one of their ships at the bottom of the sea.
Our ship's built more for speed.
Yeah, we need a big old a harpoon on it. That way we can catch a big one every now and then. A couple of good nets. And some extra hands, of course. I can't do this by myself, but I can teach them.
We do have a crew. And I'm sure they'll want to learn when it comes down to hardtack or fish.
Yeah. And he's down. He's like, okay.
And I'll look at the baker. Now you get to cook.
Let me
And
guess. With porridge?
with whatever you got.
Bakerman,
We are
question:
stocking a ship, so
Can
if
you
you
make
need
bread out of oatmeal?
He can make oat cakes.
Fair enough.
so, you know, what do you need? Start making a list.
Cool. He puts together a little list and hands it over to you. He's like, all right, multiply this by however many people are on the boat.
So
This
let's
is a
go.
30-day list.
We'll go around town shopping with these guys.
Perfect.
So you tell me the damage.
Let's see.
Including discount, sir.
Give me some persuasion checks from both of you as you two wander around town. And this will be your wheeling and dealing. All right. Combined, you guys are able to get things down pretty cheap. The harpoon gun is not available here in town. But you can get the nets and all the food supplies, armor for the orc, all that for around 150 gold. And that's for the baker making baked goods and basic food for the ship.
For how
It's
long?
nice. It's
30
nice.
days.
30 days. It's nice to
Okay.
have a very talented person. It's amazing. It's like a loaves and fishes kind of thing when you get a good chef.
And I'll look at both of the humans and I'll go, and the same deal applies to you that applies to the orc. We have one mission. Choice is yours afterwards if you want to risk coming back into town and being on your own. Or you can stay on board and share with us.
They nod and like, all right, sounds like a good deal. You don't see a whole lot of hope in their eyes because like they've just been lied to for a long time. So, but they're in.
If you don't believe us, you can talk to the others on board.
And with that, they'll head to the ship. They'll carry the goods. The orc will help carry the bulk of it. One of the vendors even gives you guys a cart to borrow for hauling stuff back and forth for buying so much from them. And with that, you guys have a wave dancer full of people.
Kishar still at the
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's having
I'm waiting at the bar for Kishar to come down.
This is awkward.
okay. You were over
Yeah,
there.
let's
right.
go back to the Hotel Hell.
I got a message that I
What the
have
hell?
more than one suit of armor equipped, but I've only got one suit of armor. So
Interesting. Let's see here.
I mean, I unchecked my common clothes thinking, well, maybe it's that, but that didn't remove them. There it went. Nope, it's back.
Interesting. That is weird. Oh, weird. The Helm of Comprehending Languages is what's doing it. That's weird. Give me a second.
It has no armor value.
It is considered light armor, though, in its description. Let me change its properties really quick. I'll change it to a clothing item. And now...
Well, I guess if it's a helm, then yeah, it would be.
It is a helm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it gives no AC.
Correct. But that's just how the DMG wrote it. Go blame it on the wizards. All right. You guys have taken them back to the boat. In the meantime, Kishar is chilling at a hotel as Theseus is being praised as a champion. People are buying him. Theseus, if you would like to go to the bar, drinks will be poured upon you. They will be you're the goddamn champion. So you could walk around here. Everyone's just like in awe of you. They're like, oh my God, it's him.
Sweet. Bring me a bathtub.
A bathtub?
Yep.
Where do you want it?
In the middle of the room so they can fill it with booze.
Done.
That's awesome.
Go to the bathroom. like upside down.
Hold on, is
Just
it
gonna try it.
the scrawny little
You're down in the center of the entire
weak
room
one
where Theseus is
from
now.
the other week?
There is a bath. He is now sitting in a bathtub. They got it together for you in like 15 minutes. They ripped a bathtub out of the VIP section, carried it down the stairs, and have proceeded to bring kegs. And just they tapped the kegs and started to fill it up with beer. Finest beer they've got. Bjorn, I'm deleting your character for a second so I can put the better token out. There we go.
No. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. That looks wonderful.
So Theseus, you're drowning, and as every sip you take, they're filling it right back up.
You just kind of lean over from the bar and look through the hallway and like, bloody hell.
Did they wash that bathtub that they ripped out from the VIP section?
I mean,
It's alcohol.
a
What does it matter?
goat man's getting ready to sit into it, like a furball goat boy, like,
That's fair. That's fair.
and
Yeah.
it's being filled with alcohol. That's a sterilizer.
Depends on how strong it is.
While I'm sitting there at the bar, can I take out my sending stone and try and figure out how to work it and like try and talk to Kashar?
Yeah. Breaker 19. This is coming on in. Yeah.
Kashar?
You hit up Kashar.
Kashar.
Is
You said there was only one patron up here, right?
yep.
For simplicity's sake, I assume I might just be bumping shoulders with him, just hanging out with him, I suppose.
Sure, if you want to. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Hello.
What does it look like up there?
Hi.
Oh,
Are you playing the game with me?
yeah. One second. Deal me in. I've got a phone call. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Like tubs and like little en-suites.
Well, neat.
Ah, so like they also apparently all the items are
Right.
cheaper if you use their casino coins.
Oh, well, that's
So.
pretty neat.
There's only like one
Mishra-
other guy up here. So
Nishra and Iwick left, and Theseus is sitting in a tub of booze right now. So,
oh,
you know, no hurry. You take your time. I'm gonna sit here at the bar in case you need me.
all right. Well, we all have stones, so let us know if
Yeah.
this is in too much trouble.
We all kind of hear the conversation going on.
We'll hear the one side of it.
Oh, anybody with the broken ones, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can all kind of hear each other because you guys all have one that are.
Oh, okay. But they were like we were all on the same channel, but we would tune into. Okay.
I think Eek is the odd one
yeah.
out.
Am I?
Eek has the
Gotcha.
one that just goes to Kashar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just a bit.
Gotcha.
Put the two troublemakers together. I like it.
Because we don't
Gambit-
know Eek.
Gambit was the D6 one, right?
No, it's the 3d8. So you pick a number between 1 and 8, and then 3d8 are rolled. If you get one match, you double your bet. 2 matches, 3 times the bet, and then 3 matches is 4 times the bet.
Sweet. Okay.
Up here, minimum bid is 100 gold.
Or 100 gold or coins.
100 coins. I'm sorry.
Could you post at me what the coins were? I do not recall.
It was 2 to 1. So
No, I'm sorry.
2 gold buys 1 coin.
For the platinum thing. I think it comes with.
I don't know if it came with any.
Oh yeah,
Did it?
it came with something.
Yeah, it comes with the.
Yep. It came with a 5k coin and an overnight stay in the Continental Suite.
I'll just be playing.
Okay, place your number.
5K. Pull my character. It was 6, right? 6 was our number? 6 was the number.
6 was your number, and he'll take your 200.
Yeah.
How's the other person do?
He's up and he's down.
So, what brings you to town, Mister?
Mister. We'll keep it at that.
Well, Mister, is he decked out in the nines, or just?
Yeah, he's. Well, he has clean clothes. I don't think you've ever seen a kobold with this clean of gear. He looks quite proper. Has manners.
Is he wearing a top hat?
No, he's not wearing a top hat.
Monocle.
I killed my last master.
Right.
He was an archlich.
Right. So, what brings you to town? It's just a pleasure.
Just kind of getting away for a while.
Oh, where are you from?
Southern Cholt.
Wouldn't be out by Wormhog, would it? I think I've seen a few people running around up there.
Oh, yeah. I live there with some cousins and whatnot.
This wouldn't happen to be the same kobold that we conversated with in the mines, would it?
This is not the same one that you guys had your conversation with, but there's a high probability that this is probably one that you could have seen down there.
Okay. No, I can't see y'all's floor.
Okay, I was just asking because I could see